Litho Belgica is a story that's based on a novel by a Belgian author, Stefan Hertmans. And it's a story about his grandfather who was an aspiring painter, but eventually ended up as a soldier in the First World War. When I read the book, I wanted to do something with it. And so I started to break down the novel into different chapters and different visual elements. I worked with archival material, but also photographs made in a studio or outside. And I think that's also something that I'm interested in the different languages of photography. I think the stories are non-linear in a way that I think that our life is non-linear, or the way our memory works in a non-linear way. Like, you know, when you have a conversation, you think about, you know, you have flashbacks, or you will think about an event that happened in the past, and you're actually constantly moving back and forth. And I think that's also in a way I like to work. In an exhibition, there's a lot of factors that are that always change, which is, you know, time and place. The location of an exhibition can have a very big impact. In a book, it's also quite different, because the rhythm and the physical aspect, I think it's also quite important in a book to have this materiality, tactility. I think a website is more of like, it works a little bit more as an introduction. It's a very easy way to share your work worldwide. What I particularly like about Viewbook is the fact that most of the work has been done for you. It's actually quite easy and it's quite intuitive. I think this particular story works well in the scrolling gallery because it's not necessarily a linear story. And with the scrolling gallery, you can actually easily go from the beginning of the story to the end and then scroll back and forth. And then while the images pass by, you can also see some links between images that are not next to each other. So maybe there might be two images in between. And I think that's a really nice way to also work with this non-linearity. By having a website, I think it's also a good way to share not only your pictures, but it's also a way of sharing ideas. Because I think our own imagination is quite limited. So by sharing, you know, you'll spark new ideas. And I think it works in both ways. You know, by sharing, you always get a lot of things in return.